Hi, and welcome back to CoinTempo. Today we're going to do a market review on the second week of December. Bitcoin right now is sitting around 17,581 USD value. Ethereum, $623. Bitcoin Cash, 1,593. Litecoin, 336. IOTA, 462. And Ripple, 32 cents. And Ripple has, in the last hour, seen a huge increase. Actually, it's been green all across the board today. The prices might be a little bit different by the time you watch this video, just because it takes a little bit of time for me to render the video and get it up. So, the prices have been going crazy today. You come back 30 minutes later and the price is up 25%. It's nuts. First, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Right now, looking pretty healthy. It came down a little bit after it's reaching its high, as we would expect it to, and is now on its way back up. Due to futures news, I have personally let go of some of my less productive altcoins to go back to Bitcoin as a way to hedge. I did this with Ripple. I'm considering buying back after XRP has consolidated a little more back down to something I know that it will stay at for a while. But Bitcoin is doing pretty well. The MACD and RSI is pretty much making it seem like Bitcoin is a little overbought right now, but it's really hard to use technical analysis on the charts right now just because there's so much news and so much excitement going on. I would personally say that the best strategy for me is to hold, and that is what I'm going to continue to do for this time while all this news is coming out. I'm not a financial advisor, and I can't tell you what to do with your money. You should always do your own research, but that's what I am doing. Let's move on to Ethereum. Ethereum has not been too predictable lately. It does have some news coming out, which might kind of be indicative of why we have this spike here. It's definitely going up in Bitcoin value, which is something we've been looking for a while with Ethereum. Though it's increased quite a bit in USD value, it's just not showing a lot of strength compared to Bitcoin right now, but it has been going up. On the news of Ethereum surges past $600 on UBS announcement of Ethereum-based initiative. I got this article on Cointelegraph. The article says Ethereum, the number 2 digital currency by market capitalization, topped $600 today to set a new all-time high. According to CNBC, the surge comes from UBS, which is a investment bank. UBS announced that they will head an Ethereum-based blockchain initiative along with Barclays, Credit Suisse, KBC, Swiss Stock Exchange 6, and Thomson Reuters. The initiative is designed to help those companies comply with European Union trade data standards that go into effect in 2018. On the topic of the Ethereum-based CryptoKitties game, a new digital collectible game, it is possibly giving Ethereum some good exposure as well, as you are basically trading around the transaction fees, the gas that is associated with Ethereum, to buy these CryptoKitties, and people are kind of collecting them, trading them around, and some people are probably profiting. But all in all, I see it as a little bit of a fad, because collectible things usually are. So we'll keep an eye on that, and I think it's definitely at least giving Ethereum some more exposure. Moving on to Litecoin, which is the big hot topic for today. Just looking at the charts, and this is a 4-hour chart. Over 4 days, you can easily see that this has gone up, 250% of its value, which is incredible. It's incredible that Litecoin is mooning like this. On the Bollinger Bands, which are these bands to the top and bottom on my chart, that's showing that it's highly overextended. It's also overextended on the MACD and overextended on the RSI. All these things indicate that perhaps Litecoin is being overbought right now, and I think that's definitely true. And I think it's true to the sense that Coinbase is even putting out a disclaimer on their status page, status.coinbase.com, that says that Ethereum is having a major outage and Litecoin is having a major outage. They're having degraded performance on US wire transfers, and the SEPA transfers are having degraded performance as well. Also, their ID verification are having degraded performance. This is a big deal. That means that there are a lot of people trying to get in and buy Ethereum and Litecoin, which I think is amazing. this is what we want to see when we talk about mass adoption. And moving on, I want to talk a moment about Ripple. So since, I guess, let's say the 8th, it's been forming what I would like to call an ascending triangle. And basically what happens when you see this is you have resistance multiple times at a certain point along the top of the triangle. So that would be like, in this case, it happened twice. And then we actually didn't have a completion of the triangle. It broke out early today and is now, like I said before, hovering around the 32-cent mark. So today I watched it go from 24 to 32. So it's having a good day. A couple of days ago on my Twitter account, I did post an image of the formation of the ascending triangle. And you know, if you guys want to keep up with me on Twitter, sometimes I post things there that I don't show in my videos just because Twitter is more of an instantaneous thing that I can share with the community. If you guys want to check that out, you can search CoinTempo into Twitter and I should pop up right away. And I guess my prediction was correct, which is good. You know, I don't always get it right. I'm not super great at technical analysis, but I have learned some of the basic indicators and some of the basic chart formations that help me make some calls for at least my buy-in point. Next, we'll talk about IOTA. IOTA's been doing pretty well. Right now, it's consolidating somewhere around the $4.61 mark, and it's been doing that now for a few days, steadily going up in USD valuation and somewhat consolidating downwards towards a destination on the BTC value. So I expect good things from IOTA. And let's move on towards ARK. Now ARK is not in the top 5 or top 10 anyway, and I want to talk about this because I actually believe in the ARK project and I think it's going to be very good. It has that smart bridge technology which will link all the blockchains together so they can interact, which I think will be crucial in the finer development of cryptocurrencies and of blockchain technology. So right now, ARK is curving upwards in USD value towards the $4.31 mark, towards its all-time high of $4.50. And in the ARK news, they recently signed a partnership with a PR release firm, Bitcoin PR Buzz. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be talking a lot about ARK in their articles, but what it does show me is that they're trying to get more exposure. And I believe for the purposes of adoption, which I think is key to the long-term success of any cryptocurrency, this is definitely a good move. And you know, most people I talk about that talk about cryptocurrencies to me that are very new to them, they talk a lot about Ripple, they talk a lot about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and that's because I think that those cryptocurrencies are very in the face of the public. And so if ARK can get more exposure, that's definitely a good sign for them. And lastly, I want to talk about a little bit more adoption news of cryptocurrency because it just seems like cryptocurrencies are getting more and more exposure lately. The digital currency Dash is now usable at 13,000 locations in Brazil. This is awesome. This is starting to get towards a practical application of payment solutions for cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency Dash has made waves over the past months as the price has continued to increase. A new win for the currency has come from a partnership with CoinBR, a Brazilian cryptocurrency company. The connection is particular win for Dash as the cryptocurrency through the CoinBR platform is now able to be used throughout the country at more than 13,000 locations that support the CoinBR platform. All in all, I think everything today is in green and we're looking really good for the cryptocurrency markets as a whole, and we definitely have a lot of great adoption news. And that will conclude today's topics. Feel free to leave me a comment about today's video, whether you liked it or didn't like it. If there's a topic you want to see covered, please let me know that as well. Want to see more cryptocurrency topics? Please subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell for notifications on my latest episodes. If you'd like to leave a donation, see the description below for details. See you next time!